Startups often miss deadline, but why? In today's episode, we are going to talk about the three main reasons why startups miss deadline and what you need to pay attention to avoid that. Hi, I'm Amaury, founder and CEO at MyCTO Friend, where founders come to learn how to build their tech startup. And with this Startup Snack series, available on both podcast and YouTube, we want to share the essential to make it easier for you to build your tech startup. And recently, I had a startups that I work with that missed their deadlines. So you might wonder, okay, but why? They missed several deadlines. In fact, they missed on the product, but not only that, on the branding and on the ads campaign and on several other things. So why startups miss deadlines and it's often the case? Actually, there are three reasons. The first one is because by definition, a startup is building something new. So when it's something new, basically that's something that we don't know the path in advance. We don't know how to get it done step by step. We don't know all the tasks that are required. And especially by definition, if it's a startup, that's the definition of an innovative project. An innovative project is a project that hasn't been done before. So that's why when you're going to plan a startup project, you need to take some time, some spare time in your project for tasks that you did not anticipate. That's the first thing. And the second one is to ask for some help. Ask for some help to people who already done that before, who already might know the path, maybe not exactly the one that you are moving on, but similar one. And we'll know basically what type of challenges you will have, the type of teams, etc. All the challenges that you will need. And basically they will have some of the answers that you are looking for. Because as a founder, especially on startups, you don't have all the answers. And the second reason why startups often miss deadlines are the team. The person who works in your team. Basically, it can happen, especially if you have some people in your team that are not goal-oriented, that are, I would say, time-oriented. They are counting hours. That's the type of person that are not motivated enough, and that's not the type of mindset that you want to work with. People that you work with need to be able to think. Not only you're going to ask them, okay, can you please move forward towards that direction or to get this done? But they are not going to do exactly maybe the way you ask them to do. They're going to think, okay, that's the goal he gave me or she gave me, but maybe I could do something else. Maybe I could reach the company's goals faster if I would do this or that. And then they will challenge you and they will brainstorm with you and they will say, oh, maybe we can do that and we're going to do this, etc. And that's on you as manager to validate and to brainstorm and to let them know, no, that's not the strategy, but good point. That's the type of behavior that you really need to encourage. You really need to motivate your team to think out of the box. And that's really being an entrepreneur, having that mindset that will make you succeed. And that's the type of mindset that is really motivated by methodologies like OKR, for example, that are really everywhere in the startup world, in Google and in any big company and fast-growing company. They usually use that methodology. I have another video on that topic, by the way, if you want. I'm going to put the link in the description. And the last reason why startups often miss deadline are the organizations, the communications, and basically the synergy in the team. Nowadays, teams work remotely most of the time. And that's not natural at all. Not at all. Teams, especially if we take the sports, for example, in a team, they work all together. They know exactly who is going to do what, at what exact moment, what's the role of each other, how they behave, what are their strengths and weaknesses. They know each other and they encourage each other. And there is a coach behind that is challenging them and that is teaching them, okay, we move that in that direction, you do this, you do that, etc. Okay, you agree, etc. We can brainstorm. And that's the way it works in sports. And in startups, that's exactly the same thing. The problem is that with a remote team, it's hard, very, very hard, because first, of course, you need a to-do list, you need a tools to synchronize all the tasks that you have to get done as a team, but that's not enough. You need to communicate with each other. You need to to share where you are, what are your difficulties, and what do you try to reach, etc., as an individual and as a team. And that's why it's required daily communications. For the daily communications, if you cannot plan a specific meeting, like just 10-minute meeting, just the daily stand-up meeting, that's pretty well known in the daily Scrum methodology. If you cannot do that, use videos. Ask to your team to create very quick videos of themselves and saying, hello, here is what I've done yesterday and what I plan to do today. They can show their screen with tools like Loom, etc. And by just showing the screen, they can communicate and show to people what they do, etc. And that's going to create a real synergy towards your company's goal, towards your vision. This type of daily communication is a must. So in conclusion, if you don't want to miss your deadline, you need to pay attention to these 3 things. To anticipate, to know that you are not going to be able to anticipate everything. So take some spare time in your planning. That's by definition because you are an innovative project. The second point, choose the right team, the right mindset, as well as the right skills. And last, organize your team and motivate communication between your teammates. Be sure they communicate on daily basis and try to motivate them as much as you can. And if you are the CEO or the manager, I highly recommend you to be a good example and to record video yourself of what are the current challenges, what you've done in terms of sales, in terms of partnerships, etc., and where the company is moving forward. That's going to motivate your team and help you to basically motivate and manage a remote team. If you enjoy learning with us and want to see more, consider subscribing. Help us spread the word by hitting the like button and by sharing with your entrepreneur friends. And if you have any question or want to suggest a topic, feel free to comment down below, or you can also check out our website to learn more about our program and how you can join. Bye.